Drivers, to your cars.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Sorry for the hiatus. I had a death in the family. My mother passed December 9th, and had to make a trip up there, help my stepdad get things taken care of, and of course, still in the mourning process, but getting better. Um, she will be missed. But trying to do things to distract me from thinking about it, so here we are. We're going to try to get a Legends race and get a community race in. I was going to start the Pro Strategy Football playoffs, but I did say I was going to play those out in full, and there's 6 of them to start, so I'm holding off on that for now, just till I can figure out what kind of schedule I want to do with them. Because I don't see me playing all 6 in one day, even though I am on vacation this week, but just trying to get back into everything is, going through what I'm going through is just like there's no motivation to do it, so trying to get back into it. It's just very difficult. Alright, so let's accelerate through happy hour. Alright, and qualifying is done, so let's get continue and accelerate to 5 minutes.
Driver.
Why is it not giving me the first car? Alright, give it a second here. Oh, no fender bender. Fine, we'll just go this way. Don't want to, but we will. Been trying to find a special track for a Christmas race too. I'm not quite sure what day we'll do that on, but I did find one. Let's get rid of that stuff. I did find one, and I like the way it races. It gets a little spread out towards the end sometimes, depending on wrecks and stuff. But before that, the racing's pretty good, and it's pretty long track. It's only going to be probably 10 laps or so, because it's a huge track. It's kind of like a road race, but not quite. And they do have to, seems like they do have to pit like lap 8, and sometimes that causes issues with where they place the pits on the track, but the track racing is fun, so I went ahead and picked it. And it has kind of snow on it, so I thought it was kind of Christmassy. It's the only one I found so far that has snow. Anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking stuff out today. Like I said, I'm trying to get through some family loss and just been on hiatus for a little bit trying to get through that. And this is actually the first stream back since that took place. I think the last stream was the 5th. I think that was week 17 of the Dream Season streams. And then I had found out right before that my mom was fighting cancer again for the 3rd time, and they had given her 3 to 9 months, and she actually just made it 7 days. So we were still about 4 hours out when she passed, which means I didn't get to see either one of my parents before they passed, which sucks. So if anything, I would tell you to not wait. If you know something's going on, you just don't know how long you got, so make sure you go see them. I had uh, I had planned on telling her, everything I feel about your mom, right? So she knows that you feel she did a good job and you wouldn't be that person without her and all that stuff, and didn't get there quick enough to do that. So I strongly suggest do not wait if you know something's going on. My dad didn't have any form of communication, so I didn't know about him. He just was gone. He had no computer, no phone, well, no cell phone or house phone. The only way you could get a hold of him was mail. And so, I don't know, he had turned into a hermit, I guess. But anyway, nobody knew until he was, found, so. Mom, though, that was a different story. We talked almost weekly, at least once, and it's difficult not being able to tell her. The only good side of Mom is that she had remarried, so Mike can tell me, kind of how she felt. You know how you always want your kids to do better than you got, right? And he wants parents to be proud of you, so he was able to tell me that she was, so trying to find solace in that somewhat, and not be selfish and want her to suffer so you can see her again, that kind of thing. Jeff Green trying to take a lead here. Let's get our screens up here. Slacking today. I gotta remember what the... There we go. That should be all of them. I got some pretty good racing going on so far. Oh, Jeff Green is not going to have the lead long, looks like. Harry Gant takes the lead. Isaac, bunch of the old timer. Well, except for Jeff Green, got a few old timers up there, and then we got Darrell Waltrip right behind that. I will say, for those of you that might be catching this for the first time, these legend drivers are based on their real life stats pulled within our ratings software. So when you see somebody drive away from the field like this, that's their stats kicking in and saying they should be able to do that if all these people were in the same race. If you watch the community races, they are everybody has the same range that they could have that stat be in, so you still get people getting away from the field a little bit due to wrecks and whatnot, but depending on the kind of track we're racing on, you kind of see this a little bit in the legends more so. And we're out of coffee. But I had decided against the pro football stream today just because I wasn't really feeling up to it, and these races are a little bit easier to get through, especially if I had to do the whole game for each one of the pro strategy football games, which I said I was going to do in the playoffs. So also working on moving my Madden 08 series. If anybody caught that on YouTube, there's first week 3 weeks I think there. I am working on moving that over to Madden 20 and maybe a newer version at some point, but still tweaking all the graphic stuff. Once I get, I'm actually going through, and then I want to do all legend players, so I got to do all the rosters. I'm only 8 or 9 teams in on that, so it's going to be a while. I was debating on going back to doing some of the Madden 08 games, but then that takes away from working on the new one, so I kind of a catch-22 there, right? Well, this isn't going well for the field, is it? Let's take a look. Let's ride along with Jeff Green here for a minute. He's a little over 1.5 seconds behind. Let's see if he's losing time or if he's gaining. Nope, he's losing time, so that's not good for him. I don't know, some of these corners it looks like he's gained a little bit, but then when he crosses the line it says he hasn't, so weird. And feel free to make comments on the videos. If you guys want a certain camera angle, like you like it better, like this. Because I normally do it as a spectator since they're all AI cars, but certainly can do ride-alongs. If anybody's interested in seeing that, let me know. He's up over 2 seconds now. Doesn't look like anybody's got anything for Harry. So unless he has engine trouble, he should win this. There's a little bit of a battle for second. Waltrip up into third now. There's your battle for second. Oh, Waltrip slides up the track. That's going to let Kozlowski get underneath him. Got Terry Labonte right behind that. Looks like Rusty Wallace. Oh no, that's is that's not Junior, is it? I don't think Junior's in here. He could be though. I'm trying to figure out who 8 is. Sorry, I've been fighting the colds also, like the day we left to go. It's a 12-hour drive back to Joplin, and the day we left, I started getting a cold. I've been fighting it ever since. So I apologize for the sniffles. A pretty good battle back here for these spots. But first place is taken off and left everybody. Keselowski eyeing second from Jeff Green here. Well, we had 3 of the old-time drivers up there in qualifying, and it looks like only Harry's left. And there comes Labonte as Keselowski slides up the track. Jeff Green's running pretty consistent, but doesn't appear to have the car to be able to catch Gant. Here comes Keselowski back underneath Labonte. Denny Hamlin's making his presence felt. Moves up to 4th. Stay in middle turn though, instead of getting down on that line. There, he got down on it a little bit. Pretty good racing for second back here, as Gant has no worries out in front. He's almost to a 4-second lead. 25 laps left to go. Well, Hamlin looking for second here. And he'll get it. Labonte trying to follow him. Hamlin slides up in front of Green there for a second. Labonte makes the pass too. Jeff Green starting to fall off a little bit. Hamlin's starting to pull away a little bit. Does he have enough time and car to catch Gant is the question. Labonte is trying to go with him, but he's not quite staying on him. It's not doing bad though. "22 laps to catch him." So he's 4 seconds back. And we'll look at this next time around to see if he's making up any. 4.1 as he crosses the line. See if it updates here. Yeah, they're making up a little bit. Him and Labonte, both. Just don't know if it's enough per lap to catch him. There's only 20 left. Took him too long to get through traffic. Well, now if he runs into slower traffic, that could be different. Of course, these guys are going to run into slower traffic more than likely as well. Had one caution early, and then it's been pretty clean since then. Yeah, he must have been in the wreck. That bumper looks bad. Must be dealing with damage. Down to about 3.5, but only 16 laps left. Just gotta hope the slower traffic helps him out by slowing down Gant. Ooh, hugging that line. Looks like Obonte's falling off a bit. Still 3.5 though. Only 13 laps left. I don't think he's got enough time to catch him. That is the next car in line for Hamlin. I just don't think he's going to be able to get there. Gant's not around enough slower traffic, I don't think, for Harry Gant and the Kroger car looking strong today. I just don't think there's enough traffic slowing Gant up for Hamlin to catch him. He's still just under 3.5 seconds and only 10 laps left. I don't think he can get there. He's only making up about 1/10 thereabouts per lap, so not going to be enough time. I did upgrade to Windows 11. This is the first stream that I've tried since doing that. I did have to reset some audio settings in my streaming software in order for it to pick up sound from the desktop and my mic. But other than that, I've not had too many issues since switching. I will say the other track that I've got for the special race was a little laggy when I did a test race yesterday, day before yesterday, whatever day it was, which I've not seen an issue so far on this track, so I'm guessing it's the track maybe, and not, I thought maybe it was part of the upgrade to 11, but that maybe the system was having trouble with the game or something, but it seems to be more so the that certain track. Although I did a test race when I first got the track and I didn't notice that, but it doesn't mean it wasn't happening. Well, Hamlin under 3 seconds back, but he's only got 5 laps left. Unless Gant has engine trouble or runs out of gas, I don't believe Hamlin's going to catch him. Harry was able to get too far out in front. Three to go. I'm not sure where the community drivers are this week, but we'll see here in a little bit. 2 more laps for this one. Final lap. And Hamlin's still 2.5 back. There's no way he's catching Gant unless he runs out of gas or has a blown engine or something. And Gant is your winner. Harry Gant leads 50 out of the 60 laps to get the win. Hamlin was coming, but didn't have enough time to catch him. That is Dale Earnhardt Jr. I didn't even think he was in this stuff, to be honest with you. Alright, let's go ahead and turn our stuff off here. We'll look at the results. We got Gant, Hamlin, Labonte, Kozlowski, Earnhardt Jr., Baker, Lorenzen, Mark Martin in 8th, Jeff Green falls to 9th, Ernie Irvin in 11th, Martin Truex Jr. in 10th. Let's see, Bodine in 16th, Stewart in 18th, Bobby Allison all the way back down in 20th, Logano 22nd, Edwards 23rd, Klawicki 26th, Richard Petty 41st, a couple of laps down. He must have been involved in the wreck earlier. Jeff Gordon 37th, yikes. Alright, that's going to do it for here. Let me get this up here, hit done, and hit done. And Harry Gant, there's your winner. It seems like he's been up there a lot, but not showing in the points after 9 races. Crazy. Baker's been up there a lot. He's in second. Alright, we're going to end that there. We'll be right back with the community race in just a couple minutes.